I'm live with some more Throwback Thursdays. Again, later than I would have liked, but, you know, it's a miracle we got this stream at all. As today is the first day of taking care of my mom's dogs. As soon as I got home from work, it was dogs, all the way to 9 p.m. And then I had to shower, eat, clean my guinea pig cages, or cage, rather, because I only have one cage now, because the other two passed on. God rest their little souls. But, yeah. Let's see how we are doing tonight. Let's get up the emulator. Yes, fantastic. Open. Load Genesis 32X ROM. And, we will be replaying Mickey's campaign and we'll do Donald's as well this time. There was no sound coming from the emulator on my previous stream of this game, which kind of sucks, because the entire, there are segments where I just let the music speak for itself. Kind of sucks. There may be some recycled dialogue in here from me, because, you know, again, first game I ever played, yeah, special. Unable to set display mode. What do you mean? Well, that's not helpful. Okay, let's try closing it and opening it again, because that can fix it. Yeah, unable to direct 3D in Air 2. Unable to set display mode. Okay, I'm going to uninstall. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run it from the source. Fuck the shortcut. ROMs. Genesis, here we are. Fusion. Oh, very nice. There we are. And again, unable to set display mode. Alright, not good. Let me go on to the Googles and see what we can find to help fix this problem. Click second mouse button, click on properties. Run in compatibility mode? Of course. That fixes everything. Properties. Compatibility. Run in compatibility. Windows 7. Yes. Apply. Now let's try that. You've got to be joking me. Well, that did in fact fix the issue. I am beside myself, but it did work. Oh yeah, let me boot up the chat on the phone. Oh, speaking of, I actually got a holder for the phone. In the I'm probably going to put it up at some point tomorrow. I actually have the day off tomorrow of work. I still got to take care of the dogs, but otherwise... Okay, let's get this up and running, huh? Let's light this candle. File, load ROM. And escape button. Oh. Am I muted? Nope. Not muted. Fantastic. And this time you guys will be able to hear the music. I'm paranoid about the sound issues now. We've had how many streams where that's been a problem? One night, Mickey and Donald were practicing for their big magic act. One of the magic tricks surprised Donald, and he fell backward, tripping over some scenery. Behind the scenery was a mysterious magic box with a drawn curtain. "Oh boy, if it works, we can use this in our magic act," said Donald. "Oh, I don't know if that's such a good idea," replied Mickey, noticing a strange glow behind the curtain. But he was too late. Donald had already stepped inside. The curtain fluttered and Donald disappeared. Mickey stepped inside to inspect the box, and poof, he disappeared too. A booming laughter echoed around Mickey and Donald as they fell through the darkness, and an evil voice called out to them. "You are good magicians in your world, but here in my world of magic, you will have to learn many more tricks to find your way home. If you can find and defeat me, I will show you a way out of this magic box." One player... Yeah, we'll start with Mickey. What? Okay, there we go. Oh god, I forgot to rebind the controls. Oh, this is gonna be jank. You want your run and your jump right next to each other. This is not kosher. Okay, if I tab out, I might not be able to get to the thing. But here, we're going to try it anyway. And yes, sure enough, I cannot oh, there we go. Options, config, controllers, here we go. Up, down, left, right, A, B, C, start, X, Y, Z, mode. Okay, let's see if that did it. Hit escape, press start. No, it's fucking raw. Alright, well, fuck it, I'll adapt. That right there is how you can tell this section wasn't automated. You can actually miss the seesaw logs, shall we call them. My dad actually posted a review of this game back in 2015 that he sent me after watching the previous Throwback Thursday stream. And I didn't remember this detail, but it turns out that this is the first co-op game he and I ever played. So, making this the first, not only the first video game I ever played, but the first co-op game I ever played as well. Oh, I see a little guy appearing at the edge of the screen. What? You come back? Yeah, he comes back. What the fuck? Well, screw that. Alright, the tulip cannons. The tulips kind of remind me of the barrels from Donkey Kong Country. And you know what? This time we're going to try and beat the game without using save states. I shouldn't be getting my ass kicked by a game from when that I played when I was 3 years old and was able to beat without such assistance. I'm not an old man yet. My stats haven't atrophied by that much. Interesting how jumping kills your forward momentum in this game. I do like how they have the line here to kind of teach you the rules about how these spiderwebs with the holes in them work. And yeah, as I mentioned before in the previous stream, I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, that this song in the background of this stage is Hi Ho from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's just some arrangement of it. Wait, did I just go backwards? Yeah, I did. I went backwards. Whoop. Now, I think if you gather so many of the playing cards, you get an extra life. I don't remember how many that is, though. Now, you can just wait here and let Mickey fall. Because the guy creates, like, layers beneath you before the thing runs out. Okay. Well. There we go. The spider was kind of always a joke. Then again, it is the first boss in the game. Inside the chest, there's an ancient manuscript describing a great magic. If you say the magic word Alakazam and then press any one of the buttons, a flying carpet will appear. To control the carpet, press the jump button. Don't hold it down, because that's a fucking lie. And you'll fly. Oh, wow, it moves on its own. Okay. I like water. Water's good. Now this whirlwind here at the bottom of the screen will give you will cause you to take damage. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, look at that! I got 4 lives now. You know, there was another Mickey game that I had for the Sega Genesis. Mickey Mania, The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse. And that game had 0 chill. That game was brutally difficult. I remember dying just at anything past the Mad Doctor stage, which I think was stage 2. Maybe we'll play that at some point, huh? Okay, let's see if we can clear that jump. Yes, but only barely. Wow, that's a lot of fire guys. Don't get crushed by the boulder. Okay, now as long as we book it, we should be fine. Oh, that was kind of close. Okay, time for some reverse Tetris. Dun 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 dun. I'm trying to like get to the bottom. Oh, screw it. I don't know what expression that cloud has on its face, but that is certainly an expression. We will turn Big Burb into Small Burb. Oh, shit! Yeah, that's certainly a juxtaposition. I'm playing a Mickey game, and I swear. This is the kind of shit you'd expect to see on an Angry Video Game Nerd episode. Does he still make stuff? I haven't watched any of the Nerd's videos in years. I heard he was thinking of retiring the Nerd character. Which, you know, fair enough. I mean, some the Nerd's earlier videos still hold up pretty well. But, I mean, I noticed that some of his recent stuff, he just doesn't have much effort put into. Or, I don't know, something feels different about him. Oh, crap. There we go, we got an extra life. I wonder if anyone's tried to play through like an actual song on these cloud piano here. I mean, you could totally play. You've got all the notes in this ascending order. Ah, shoot. I bet you could play Three Blind Mice on this. Actually, you know, I remember there being something over that way, so let's go check it out. Oh, yeah, health point. Okay. So there was something. Almost got me that time. Yeah, Mickey's like me. I could do this all day. Guess we gotta cross the threshold. I remember being very little back when I used to play this game much more frequently, and I would pretend I was Mickey when I would grab a blanket from my bed and like fling it at stuff, trying to make it disappear or turn into something else. It's funny how your kid brain works. Because really, you just see cool stuff happen and you want to imitate it. This is some great underwater music. I remember when I was a kid, about 3 years old would have been, we had a pool in our backyard that was one of those, you know, rubber ones, you fill it up. It was good sized. It was pretty deep considering how small I was. And I would always pretend that my pool was this water level. I would hum this to myself as I would go swimming. Alright, we got a health point. Oh yeah, we're doing much better this run than previously. And I think that might be because I just expect stuff like this now. Ow. Well, I wasn't paying attention there. Oh yeah, this is never worth it. Screw it. Now, this is actually Donald's level exit right here, but we can't go this way, as he can only go that way after going through this area and then failing to crawl underneath. Okay, so yeah, Mickey can crawl underneath. And look at that! Look at that! You would think that you were just... you would think that that's part of the background, but no, that's actually in the foreground. That is a not obvious design right there. Okay, watch out for falling rocks, like in D&D. Because when rocks fall, everybody dies. Yep. Oh! I'm surprised that didn't hit me. Going up. Alright, invulnerability. Let's go! Oh, there was a piece of candy up there. Oh well, we've got, like, only 2 hearts missing. Oh, shoot. Okay. I do like that little thunk noise as Mickey hits his head on the ceiling in there. That's nice detail. Okay, now these are gonna fall as I walk under them. Yeah. We got Sawtooth Sharks. Alright, and then we gotta be ready for them, because they're gonna show up. Ah, yeah, like that. Bruh. Okay, I gotta take this more slowly, because I'm starting to get careless. And you cannot be careless in this part. Time for the old claw grip. Oh, come on! Bro! You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna fight him. Alright, let's see if we can beat this fight with 1 health. I mean, the answer is obviously no. This is where the boss actually is a little difficult. But, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yep, there it is. I had a feeling that would happen. And we lost a life for that. I don't know if this is one of those games where you hit 0-0 and you can still play one more time, but we might find out. I hate that fucking shark. Oh my lord! Jeez! Yeah, this fight's bullshit. This should have been the final boss of the game. Okay, that one's on me for trying to hit twice. When I could have dodged. Oh, come on! I have to itch. Okay, itch is over. Okay, we survived. It took us 2 attempts, and we have only 2 points of health left, but we survived. And now comes one of the better levels in the game. Cards, not health. Lovely. I'm like 99% sure this level is based off of Geppetto's workshop from Pinocchio. Let's see if that... Yeah, there's an extra life up there. Okay, so let's go down and get that extra life. Because I want that. Because the next level, the Alice in Wonderland level, is hell. It is the worst level in the game. No doubt. What the fuck? Yep. And I'm dead. Thanks, game. Real cool. I don't remember this game being this frustrating when I was younger. Then again, I played it so much, I kind of knew where literally everything was and how to maneuver. Yeah, that's still bullshit. And this was actually made by Disney Interactive, so we know it wasn't made by the Laugh-In Jokin' Numbnuts at LJN. I'm amazed that that didn't hit me. Come on. Okay, we got the life, I think. Yes. So let's go into the sugar jar. Because this actually resets items. We got some health. Good stuff, good stuff. I don't like that the sparkle from the cape only stuns your enemies. There we go. Yeah. Alright, now let's go to the other sugar jar and reset the health and 1-up again. I remember thinking I was so clever for figuring this out as a kid. I think I actually remember seeing it listed on like a list of cheat codes on a website later on when I decided to look up the game as like a curiosity on said website. I remembered. You thought I'd forget, but I remembered, you sons of bitches. I do not like the pencils. The pencil protractors. Those guys are assholes. Ah. Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. Well, I still got 7 lives out of it. And plenty of health. Now let's see where this goes. Well, first let's grab those cards. Woo! Oh, did I miss the... Oh, no. Okay. I was gonna say, did I miss the cookie level? I love this level. I almost like this one as much as the Christmas level. Oh, come on. That thing flies in the same pattern as those stupid Medusa heads from Castlevania. Well, that's a nice surprise. The cream puff clouds. Man, I'm getting hungry for some sweet foods. Some pastries sound real good right about now. You know, I'll never understand why some video games go with like food motifs unless they're gonna fully commit. Like Donut Plains in Super Mario World is a great example. Or for that matter, Chocolate Island. Okay, to be fair, it does kind of look like it was made out of chocolate. Soda Lake looks nothing like soda. Vanilla Dome, I don't get why they called it that either. Butter and cheese bridges, they do not look like they are made of butter or cheese. Though, to be fair, those would be very bad building materials for a bridge. There'd be too much give, or it'd be too slippery. Now, I wonder what this is for. Because you don't retain the invincibility during this segment. I love this music. Listen to that. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, and the invincibility does come back. Wow, okay. So he just keeps chasing you unless you deal with him. And the cake is a full heal. We don't really need that right now, because I've been playing much better than I did last week. Alright, Madam Mim from the Sword and the Stone. I liked King Arthur. I thought I was really in love with the mythos as a kid. Though, more so when I was like 6 or 7, than when I would have been like 3 or 4 playing this. But, we never actually had the Disney Sword and the Stone film, which is kind of weird to think about. I think we had the Black Cauldron, which I've actually read the Prydain Chronicles, the books that that film is based off of. Specifically, it's based off the first through third book, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we're in hell now. This may not look like it, but this level is just the worst. I am not a fan of moving platforms that have their own momentum, that affect your momentum when you jump off of them. When most of the other platforming in the game you've been doing has not acted like that. Oh, and then these ones that curve, and yeah, the area of you can fall off of these and slide off pretty easily. Now, granted, they're bells, and it'd be kind of odd if you didn't, but I don't know. I actually remember really liking Alice in Wonderland movie as a kid, though. I think I actually made my own Alice in Wonderland board game, with either my dad's help or someone who watched us kids. I don't know whatever happened to that. Alright, now, I don't remember which one of these I pressed to get inside last time, so let's just go with this one. Nope, that's not it. The platforming on these bells is so jank. Though, it is kind of cool to have that little secret area that you can... Okay. So it's not the 5. Let's try the 3. Yep, that did it. This music is actually very appropriate for this hallway, because it devolves into chaos rather quickly at the end. Screen nuke firework. Yeah, baby. Yeah, you thought you had me. But I remembered. Oh, that got me. Yeah. Chaos. Alright, the astrology hallway. Again, I really wish there were more final levels like this one. This whole aesthetic is actually really cool and kind of trippy. Though this is less occult astrology and more that, like, really lame really shitty modern stuff where it's like, oh, you were born at a certain time, so you're this way. Whereas occult astrology, as I have studied it, and I must stress study, not practice, is more about, like, using the stars to predict future events. I don't think it actually has any merit to it, but that's more. But I think, people back in the day, Bible times, shall we say, certainly believed in it, and it makes me wonder, like, how accurate those predictions were. I can't imagine them being very accurate, or if they were, like, how many of them were just by happenstance, you know? Alright, let's try to not run across the field of spikes. Oh, no, you don't. I still wonder what that question mark bag contains, because it's inside the wall. Yeah. The card guys take some serious punishment in this area. As do the mere Mad Hatters. At least I think it's a mirror. Oh, and you just get to spawn in out of nowhere, huh? Nah. Oh, wow, we have 12 lives now. I don't think I've ever had this many lives when playing this game. Without using save states, which I haven't been. You've seen me. My hand has not left my lap at all. And I have the save state. I don't have a save state bound to the controller. So I'd have to be pressing F5 and F8 to save and load state. Almost got me. Oh. Okay, we can beat the boss with 3 HP, right? Well, we're gonna find out. You have done well so far, but your adventure ends here. You will never defeat me. Yeah, whatever you say, Pete. And again, I can't stress enough how much this arena battle here reminds me of the fight between Dracula at the end of Castlevania Dracula X. Oh, that's odd. I don't know. Are we gonna count that, chat? Is that a win? Is that a no death run? Oh wait, no. This can't be a no death run because of the shark in the ship. There we go. We got him. Ooh, book. You have done well. No one has ever defeated me. As a reward, I will show you how to get back from this world of illusions. Was it all just a dream? We may never know. Alright, Donald Run. But first we gotta sit through the ending and the credits. What time is it? It's about 11:30, okay. Thank you for playing. Well, there we go. The credits music is actually pretty sweet, too. Especially towards the end. And yeah, I told this story last time, but fuck it, I'll tell it again. First time I ever beat this game, I actually started crying. And at the time, I didn't know why. But now that I'm older and I can remember it and think about like what the emotions that were going on I think I was sad because I realized that I had beaten my first game and no other game would be the first game that I ever beat. Now I came to the realization, you know, there's other games to beat out there for the first time, but nothing will ever be the first video game you ever beat. You only get that experience once. Oh, you know what we should have done? Well, Resident Evil 4 would have actually been a good game for Throwback Thursdays as well. We could still do a run where, with the unlocks that I got from beating the game on hard mode. And you know, with the laser, I probably would have more to talk about because I wouldn't be focused on staying alive. Yeah, the triumphant trumpets at the end of this are at the end of the credits are great. All right, the end. Do I have to restart the console manually? Nope. Here we are, Sega. Illusion Shot Pictures presents. Push the start button. What? Okay, so we have to sit through the book again. One player. We'll do Donald. Alright, now we're doing the Donald run. Now, sadly, I don't have a partner to be playing this with right now, because, you know, I'm streaming it in, like, the dead of night. And my friend Josh, my friend/roommate Josh, he falls asleep at sundown like an old person. Which is funny, because he's only, like, 35. But yeah, there's actually levels exclusive to the two-player mode, including my favorite level, the Christmas level. I'll tell you what. I'll Google the Christmas level at the end of the stream so you guys can see what it's like. I do remember that when me and my dad played this, I think we actually got to the Christmas level. Oh. Oh, the beanstalk. I forgot about this part. Okay. What? Well, that was nice to get the screen nuke right as I was facing like 4 guys, but the question is, can I get back up there? No, I can't. Okay. So we get thrown down here. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we can kind of get back up there. Wow. Okay. So that was incredibly pointless. We just went through all that for that. Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure thing, game. Hmm. There's gotta be a... Well, there is a way up there, actually. I went... Okay. As you can probably tell, I have not played the Donald Duck route nearly as much as the Mickey route. What can I say? I was a kid. When I was a kid, I didn't like Donald because Donald was kind of mean. Or as I would say as an adult, Donald's an asshole. I could make a joke out of that, but I'm not going to. Um, so why give us the platform to this moving leaf, and then have it lead to nowhere? That's odd. Oh, what's that sign doing? Oh, is that a bottomless pit? Cool. Actually, the idea of a truly bottomless pit is kind of terrifying conceptually when you think about it, because you fall forever, never hitting the ground, never dying, just continually falling forever at terminal velocity. That sounds like hell. I mean, you'd starve to death, and starving is one of the worst ways to go, actually. Up there with drowning and dysentery. Wow, how many guys was that? Was that like 6 of them? I guess Donald is considered hard mode. And yeah, for those of you wondering, I did not do the Donald route last week on Throwback Thursday. I only did the Mickey route. Which is partly why we're doing this week, so we can do the Donald route. Oh, I'm gonna have to play Shadow the Hedgehog on Throwback Thursday. That might be an ongoing series of Aurelius plays, because I played that game as a teenager. I think I think the games I played the most as a teenager were Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure DX, Silent Hill Shattered Memories, and Resident Evil 4. With a bit of Mario Sunshine thrown in here and there. Ah. Yeah, hide in the background. Real funny, asshole. But yeah, those games were the ones that I played the most as a teen. Not counting what I later would go on to play on emulators. That's what I just had on my console. I think, no, there was some Mario Galaxy involved as well. And Smash Bros. Brawl. Man, Brawl is great. I know a lot of people don't like Brawl because of the tripping, but I never really had that problem. I remember the first time I beat Brawl's campaign in Subspace Emissary, I actually won the fight with the Falcon Punch, much like in the anime of Captain Falcon doing the Falcon Punch to Black Shadow. Now, if you're wondering why Mickey rode the carpet in the front on the Mickey route and Donald rides on the back on his own route, it's because the game actually uses... Basically, it has to do with how the sprites work. The game acts like Mickey is still in the front. That's the short of it. Because, you know, cartridge sizes were much smaller back then. You had a whole... a whole 4 gigabytes was a huge deal. I think ROMs back in the day were like only kilobytes. Oh, this level. Okay, yeah, I do not... This is another one. Although the banjo of Doom is pretty nice. What? Okay. Guess my raft doesn't have to reach the end of the screen. Just I do. Dude, really? Like I said, Donald is hard mode. I'm just gonna duck under that. Are you kidding me? Ah, dingus! Well, at least we're not losing lives, really. There we go. Nope. Okay, pain. Yeah, now I'm remembering why I don't play the Donald route when I do play this game, because of that. Give me the fire and the closing ceiling any day of the week. Oh. Oh yeah, and Donald's exclusive route in Geppetto's workshop is not great. It's a pop-up book. That's not nearly as cool as the entire world being made out of candy, like in Mickey's route. Ah, darn it. Four lives. Good stuff. Alright, let's go get the health item over here. Really? I thought I was out of the way for that one. Alright. Time to fight the dragon from Pete's Dragon. I don't know why I know that. I never had that film as a kid. Inside the chest there is an ancient manuscript describing... Okay, yeah, we already know how this works. Water level time. Alright, it is 11:42. Oh yeah, so before, very recently, like, sometime in the past month, I did not know who Trainwreck was. You'll find that I follow him on Twitch. I've had him on my Twitch like since I was in community college, but I had no idea who the guy was or why he was in my recommended on Twitch. Because you know how Twitch will just recommend you people to follow. And at the time, I was only using Twitch to watch Vinesauce Joel, Vinny, and Adipose TV, who were the third group, the third stream being the devs for Doctor Who Legacy, a mobile game I was a huge fan of. They shut down back in like 2014, no, not 2014, 2018 it was. And somebody actually said to me, hey, just be careful, don't end up like that guy Trainwreck. And I'm like, who the hell's Trainwreck? And they sent me a video of his speech, the one that got him banned from Twitch. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, man, this guy makes a lot of great points, but, he's going to get yeeted so hard from the platform. I can see why the guy gets made fun of, though. Although, still not as bad as Tyler1 having his headset on, the picture of the headset, where it's just a giant dent in his head. Okay, so we can't crawl underneath, as you've seen. Jesus. Sorry, I've got the giggles now because I'm remembering that picture of Tyler1 taking off his headset, and there's just a huge dent in his head. Oh, this level. I actually really like the music here. I don't like the platforming on the water, though. Oh! Okay, we're taking that earphone off. Y'all with the ear sets, all RIP to the headphone users. Your left ear will really enjoy the video. Huh. Now I wonder how they expect me to get to that card. And yeah, the reason I don't like this level is the rafts are inconsistent with what they do. Oh, come on, not again. Yeah, like there's that. Then there's that. Now, thankfully, the moving ones, it's obvious what they do. But some of them, you got geysers. Fuck off, you stupid fish. That was bull crap. Okay. You can walk on top of the palm trees? Holy crap! That's news. Well, that explains how you're supposed to get the invulnerability card. Oh, yeah. This level. Here comes the pain, kids. Oh, you son of a bitch. What? Man, what the fuck is a hitbox? Yeah, you're not getting me with that one. And, fuck it. Oh, you asshole. Fine. I should have remembered that there's two of them. Oh yeah, so I finished Darth Plagueis the other day. That book is really good. It's a bit long, it can get a bit tedious in some parts, but it is good as a whole. And I've been reading, and then I was reading Darth Maul Lockdown audiobook today, and man, that book is good. It's really engrossing. From like the first page, I was hooked. It actually opens up with Darth Maul in a prison brawl with a Yuzon Vong, of all things. Oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta focus, or I'm gonna get my ass whooped. Ah! Bull crap! Get bent, you stupid shark. It's gonna come around. Yep, punch the shark. Alright, 2 health left. Isn't that how it goes, folks? Good news is we can more or less resupply in Geppetto's workshop. That's a weird bit of line delivery from Donald there. Wow. All right. Oh, they gave us 1 health back for completing the level. That's nice. I didn't notice that before. Oh no, you don't. Okay, where? Not this time, you fucker. What? But that was health before. They must have changed it up. Oh, you butt munch. But yeah, as I was saying, book opens up with Darth Maul in a brawl with a Yuzon Vong. And they don't specifically say, hey, that's what it is. But what gives it away is that, 1, it is not affected by the Force. And for those of you familiar with the Star Wars lore, the Vong were a race of beings outside the galaxy who were so violent and destructive that the Force cut them off from itself. Kind of like what happened with the Jedi Exile in KOTOR 2. But just on an entire, like, but instead of one person, to an entire race. Because they were so destructive that they destroyed their own galaxy. And that's why they ended up invading the Star Wars galaxy. Alright, 6 health. Oh, no you don't. I wonder if there's anything of it. That's a very odd place to put that. Odd and pointless. And then the other thing that gives it away is that when it knocks out Darth Maul's tooth in the fight, it actually takes his tooth and puts it in its own mouth, like wedges it into its gums. And the Vong in the lore have this practice of organ grafting, where they will take body parts from other beings, races that they conquer, or prisoners that they keep, and take their body parts and apply them to themselves. Oh, great. How do I get that? Yeah, I wanted to avoid doing that. Yep, and I'm dead. Great stuff. Though, theoretically, the thing should reset. So, let's see if we can get that candy. Well, candy. Bubblegum and candy. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh god, it's chasing me. Oh, I hate these things. Like, why do they get 2 hits when anything else in the game? Well, no. Not anything else. Still. Not a fan. Let's go. And then you find out that the reason that Darth Maul's in this prison, this super space jail. I'm sorry, I'm just baffled that that said rock on it. Wolf. Very funny. I wonder. Hey! How about that? Let's see if we can find some other cool stuff. No, not you. But yeah, you find out that the reason that Darth Maul is in this space super jail is he was sent on a mission by Palpatine to recover a nuclear bomb. Yeah, they have nukes in Star Wars, apparently. From an arms dealer who has been rumored to be staying at that location for years. Decades, even. And from there on, I won't spoil what happens, because it's actually a fantastic book. And I'd recommend that anyone who's a fan of Star Wars actually check out Lockdown. Man, that word feels so weird to say after the pandemic. No. Well, at least the game gives us a health item. Yeah, the pop-up looks not nearly as impressive as the Candyland. Yeah. Alright, how about that? And that takes us to the sliding thing. What? No. What? Then what did I miss as Mickey? What in the blue blazes did I miss? Wow, okay, this is a thing. I do find it funny how the waffle guy, actually you see both waffles get knocked off of him when you do damage to him. That's a nice attention to detail in this game. Interesting. So those cream puff clouds actually move. You know, there was a Game Boy Advance Rugrats game with a level very similar to this. I played it on my Game Boy Advance basic model, which had no backlight, and it was way too dark to be playing that on. I bet that playing it on the emulator with, because you know, a backlight of the screen and all that, it might look good. Because a lot of the backlight, because a lot of the Game Boy Advance games with darker palettes that didn't stop to consider it was a bad idea to put dark screens with no backlight, have actually aged incredibly well as far as visuals go. Like Castlevania Circle of the Moon's a good example. Granted, everything's a bit, like, far away and the castle's ginormous. They tighten that up in the games preceding that. Oh, so we don't get the bottle sequence with Donald. Okay. Or the riding the cork through space. Alright, let's fight the boss. Hello, boss. Hey, boss. That's 2. They usually take 5 or 6. That's 3. 4. 5. There we go, 6. That got him. Alright, now we have the power to command cards, so we get to go through hell again. Lovely. Still, if my progress on Mickey's route was anything to go by, this shouldn't be too difficult. I hope. You know, I think this MIDI that's playing as background music is painting the roses red. Or at least an arrangement of it. Ah. Okay. Mad Hatter chess pieces. Okay. And then we get our card bridge again. Oh, very punny. A bridge of cards. Good stuff. Alright. What happens if we press this? Does it take us up? Yeah, it takes us up here. Now, I seem to recall there being some sort of Easter egg if you get all the bells to ring. But don't quote me on that. I might be mistaken. Yeah, no, nothing happens. And let's press number 3. Oh, they change up the order. Okay, let's try 2. Yep, that did it. Oh! Oh, this is actually kind of cool. We go inside the maze. Hedge mage. Yeah, it's the mage, and it specializes in growing plants. It's a mana hippie, a druid, a dirty magic hippie. Okay. Ah, you ass clown. Okay, good. So that does provide a way down. You know what this reminds me of? This part reminds me of the part in Super Mario World where you've got all the hanging tapestries that are partially visible, that have partially visible sections that Mario walks behind in Bowser's castle. You know what? Screw it. Let's see what's in the hole. Whoa. Okay. Things just... What? What is boing? Oh, that's one of the. That's actually one of the enemies you fight in the Christmas level. And then we go up, and okay. Going up. And from here, we step through this door. That was kind of cool. Oh, careful not to fall. You lose a life in that hole. And I'm just going to jump over that. And again, I must point out, the music here is pretty cool. This whole level is pretty cool, actually. But the music really sells that ethereal, otherworldly vibe this place has. Oh, you fucker. There we go. Scratch my arm and my head and leg. And again with that item bag. Wow, this level's just tossing enemies at me left, right, and center. Can he walk through? Yes, he can. Oh, and that's just mean. There we go. Well, we have 11 lives, so that's good. We'll definitely be able to beat the boss. Oh no. Okay, we definitely aren't going to win the fight with Pete Eula, as I'm going to be calling him from now on. So let's just kill ourselves. Yep, and I'm dead. Good stuff. Good stuff. Because now we have full, more life in our meter. Yep, the fire floor got us there. At least I think that's what it is. Blue fire. Alright, 10 lives, 3 health. Good stuff. Amazing, no one has ever defeated me. You are a great magician, as I promised. I'll show you my greatest trick, how to escape from the world of illusions. And then this ending is more or less the same as Mickey's, though there is a slight variant in the Magic Act. And then obviously co-op gives you the best ending. How long have we been going for? Oh, I see we got one person in the chat. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. That was actually pretty cool. Oh, I like that ending. That's pretty good. Very fitting for Donald Duck. Excuse me. What time is it? Alright, it's only 9 past midnight. Okay, so you know what, folks? I did say I would show you all the Christmas level. So I'm going to queue that up on YouTube. And then after the Christmas level, I am going to bed. I hope you've all had fun here. I've certainly enjoyed myself, even if this was a shorter stream. Next week for Throwback Thursday, we will be doing Super Mario Bros. 2 for the Game Boy Advance, as that was the first Game Boy Advance game I ever got. It was the second video game I ever beat. It was the first handheld game I ever owned. It was also the first video game birthday present my grandparents had gotten me. They got me my Game Boy Advance and Mario Bros. 2 for the Game Boy Advance. That trumpet is absolutely magnificent. Alright, I'm going to close the emulator, and let's queue up that level, huh? Alright, let's make sure we get this up and running. Alright, here we go. Oh wow, that's quiet. The music in this part of the level is great too. Very Christmas. Yeah, that's right. You can stand on each other's shoulders. You can lower ropes to pull each other up. And then, for gaps that are too small for Donald to crawl through, Mickey can actually stand at the other side and pull him through. And then the bottom floor is mostly ornaments. Or no, there's an area where it's mostly ornaments. I think it's presents right here, yeah. It's too bad there's not an AI partner to play with for the 2-player. But this was like, what, 90-something? AI co-op was not really a thing yet. It wasn't even a gleam in some developer's eye. Now, that's interesting. Oh, the giant Christmas tree. The only way is up. It's funny how Mickey's trying to like walk up the side of the wall with the rope in his hand, despite there being no wall to walk up. That's an interesting pendulum. Oh, it's mostly ribbons. Oh, and it was balloons I was thinking of. Okay. What a funny thing memory is. Not always the most accurate. Exit balloon. And there you have it, folks. So yeah, it's been fun. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. Um, Schedule's gonna be a bit tentative, hit or miss. What with having to take care of the dogs in the morning, evening, and afternoon. Well, afternoon and evening. Because my friend and roommate Josh is doing them in the mornings. But I will see you all with another stream in the very near future. I hope you've had fun here. Good night. I'm gonna go to bed.